Now it's time for us to get together and enjoy the lovely words and phrases of the English language with you every week, live from 2, with lots of fun and all the words and phrases of the English language. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and together learn the words and phrases of the English language. Join together and have fun. Listen and learn, it really can be done. Your learning journey has just begun. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and together learn the words and phrases of the English language. Join together and have fun.
Here we are, back together, enjoying all the words and phrases of the English language on a rather gloomy, wet day. We have had a lot of rain over the past 24 hours. I don't know what is going on. We seem to be getting so much rain at the moment. Many areas are now under water. Here we are anyway, nice and dry together. Yes, it is English Addict, coming to you live and direct from the birthplace of the English language, which is, of course, well, you know where it is. I know where it is. Come on, Mr. Duncan, just say it. It's England.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
We are having fun. I hope so anyway. I hope this will be a fun experience. I make no promises. I give no guarantees. But one thing I can promise, I will do my best to talk about the English language and make it entertaining. Hi everybody, this is Mr. Duncan in England. How are you today? Are you okay? I hope so. Are you happy? Do you have a smile on your face? I hope you are feeling good today. I know not everyone likes to be happy. Some people look for it. They look for gloom. I'm not joking. There are people out there who love looking at bad news, reading things that are negative on the internet. They really do love doing it. Anyway, enough of that. Something more positive. I know it isn't cool and trendy to be positive these days, but I will try my best to keep a smile on my face for as long as I can, despite everything that is going on in the world. My name is Duncan. I talk about the English language. English is fun. It is an interesting language. It is a language that is often misunderstood. Now, when I say that, I don't mean the words and phrases being misunderstood. What I actually mean is the language itself, its position and place in the world is often misunderstood. It is a language that, yes, was created here in England, but nowadays many people use English as a form of common communication, which to me is a good thing. Anything that brings people together in a positive way. So I always like to think that English is a way of connecting people. It is a means of communicating amongst people from all around the world. There it is over there, glowing in the corner of the studio. So I always like to think that English is something that brings people together. It is an international language. It is a means or a way of communicating. So despite the fact that English was created here in England, it is often used around the world. So I always like to think that there is hope for humanity as long as we are all communicating with each other. And English is a good means. It is a good way of communicating. It brings people together. Perhaps one day we will understand each other, the ways in which we behave, the things we believe in, and maybe, just maybe, a little bit of mutual respect. Oh, Mr. Duncan, you are asking for so much on a Sunday afternoon. It is true. So we are here together again, and it is lovely to have your company on this Sunday, the 15th. There is a lot going on. I will tell you now. Well, first of all, yesterday we had Valentine's Day, of course. Every year it happens every 14th of February, Valentine's Day. People who are looking for love, they are in love, perhaps they have found love and they want to keep that feeling alive. Valentine's Day is a day for anyone who is feeling romantic. They have love, they are looking for love. Maybe they have just found love and they use this special day as a way of bonding, strengthening their love for each other. So Valentine's Day might seem like a simple thing, but it can be used and done in many different ways. You might even say that this particular date means different things to everyone. One person's view might be different from the other. So Valentine's Day is an interesting day. That was yesterday, of course. Today, maybe a lot of people are still doing romantic things. And we are going to talk about love in a few moments from now. I suppose I should mention sport, because today there is the cup final taking place here in the UK. A lot of people getting very excited about that. I don't know much about football. I am not a big fan of any particular football team, but good luck to whichever team is taking part today. So good luck with your footballing, and I hope it goes well. Is that what they call it? Footballing? The footballing is taking place today. And congratulations to whoever wins the footballing. I hope the footballing is enjoyable for those who like watching football. And that is it, really. That is all my knowledge of football done and out of the way, to be honest with you. Oh, we have the live chat. Hello to the live chat. Of course, it would not be English Addict without you joining us today. Hello, English Addict, and congratulations to Beatrice. Well done. You are first on today's live chat. Lovely. It's nice to see so many people here today, even though there might be a few distractions today, because we still have the Winter Olympics taking place, of course. A lot of drama this week. There seems to have been a lot of injuries, I've noticed this week. Is it my imagination? A lot of people injured, a few controversies as well. So one of the things that can happen during this type of event is people might bring some of their political opinions or their views along to this sort of event, because the world is watching. Many people around the world enjoy watching the Olympic Games, and for some they see it as an opportunity to bring a certain issue or something to everyone's attention. And there has been a little bit of controversy this week surrounding the Olympic Games as well. But it does happen. And I think over the years, the Olympic Games, especially the summer Olympic Games, which I believe are taking place in the United States, the next Summer Olympics, the USA. That should be very interesting. I would imagine there will be a few people wanting to put across their points of view during that particular time. And even Great Britain managed to win a gold medal this week. A lot of people don't watch the Olympics during the winter. They don't watch all of the snow events, although there are many people who do enjoy that type of thing, including Christina. Hello, Christina. I know you are busy at the moment because I saw the photographs of you standing at the top of the snowy mountain on your skis. So whatever you are doing, please stay safe. Careful skiing. Do not fall over, and definitely don't break anything, please. Thank you very much. We also have Vitas. Hello, Vitas. Nice to see you here as well. Claudio. We also have, he is here, and we are looking forward to meeting you sometime this year, because there is a big celebration taking place with you. It is, of course, Luis Mendez is here today. Hello, Luis. Nice to see you, and I hope you are well. And, of course, your good lady as well. Marutz is here as well. Nicholas. Now I've noticed over the past couple of weeks, we have some new regular viewers, which is always good to see. So if you like this and you want to join me every week, don't forget also to tell your friends. If you have any friends who are also learning English, you can tell them all about Mr. Duncan and his live stream. Not a podcast. This is not a podcast. No pods. No casting. It is a live English stream. That is what I'm calling it anyway. Palmyra. Hello, Palmyra. Also, we have Rosa Celia. It's nice to see you back as well. As well as new viewers, it is also nice to see those who have been watching for a very long time. Oh, talking of which, if you would like the chance to meet up, we are going to get together later on this year. In fact, in May, at the end of May, the 31st of May, we are meeting up in London. We already have one or two people. In fact, we have about 5 people who are definitely coming to the London Rendezvous. So English Addict will be in the centre of London, and we will be doing a live stream, a special rendezvous on Sunday the 31st of May. If you are watching in the UK, and I know we have a lot of people watching in this country, across Great Britain, and if you would like a chance to meet up, then guess what? You will have one. You will get the chance to meet myself and also Mr. Steve as well. Talking of which, it is Mr. Steve's birthday tomorrow. Steve is celebrating his birthday tomorrow. He will be another year older. He has told me not to mention his age, but I'm sure if you know, you know. Yes, another year older. So, Mr. Steve, take it easy tomorrow. Have a super day. Put your feet up. Relax. And enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Steve. He will be another year older tomorrow. When is my birthday? Well, my birthday is still a long way off. My birthday is not until August. August the 12th is my birthday. But Mr. Steve, he will be another year older tomorrow. Oh. Have I bought him anything nice? Did I buy him a lovely gift? Well, I won't say anything at the moment, but we will be celebrating tomorrow. So happy birthday to Mr. Steve. Hello, Claudia. Claudia, what do you have in your pot today? Oh, I see. Claudia has stew with bell pepper, zucchini, and also eggplant. As you know, I love eggplant very much. Very nice. Once again, I am a little bit jealous, slightly jealous. Happy birthday to Mr. Steve. Enjoy your day tomorrow. I'm sure he will. He's not here at the moment. I was going to ask him to come onto the live chat and have a little conversation, but he's busy. He's doing other things. Apparently, he thinks this is not very important. The cheek of it. What a cheeky man. He is very cheeky when you think about it. Maruzio is here as well. Thank you very much. Sunt Finta is here as well. Thank you very much to see you as well. Mr. Duncan, do you have the game today? Yes, we will be playing Guess the Picture Idiom a little bit later on. We are also talking about things to do on a rainy day because we have had so much rain. I don't know what is going on. This has been a really strange autumn and winter. Very wet. We've had a lot of rain. In fact, seriously, in some parts of the UK, the fields, the farmers' fields are all underwater. The rivers are overflowing and everything is rather chaotic. And apparently there is more rain still to come. But good news, apparently next week it is going to become drier and warmer. So hopefully springtime is not very far away, I hope. Thank you, Lewis, for your greetings for Mr. Steve. Thank you also to, I'm going to say hello to Milad. Hello, Milad. We also have Saturino. Celebration of the Carnival is on Tuesday the 17th of February and we will eat traditional treats like lasagna. What more can you say? What more can you say than that? I think so. Maurizio says, greetings to all Brazilians in the chat. Congratulations to Brazil, who won the gold medal in the giant slalom at the Winter Olympics. I'm not quite sure what a slalom is. I would imagine it involves going downhill at great speed. I think so. Another thing happening next week, of course, if you are watching in Asia, can I also say Happy Lunar New Year? Because on Tuesday it is the Lunar New Year. And in the Chinese zodiac, it is the year of the fire horse. The horse is the special year this year, the animal that will be followed for the next few months. The Lunar New Year celebrated across Asia. We also have lots of celebrations taking place in Vietnam. In Vietnam, they call it Tet. So a happy Tet if you are watching at the moment in Vietnam. Also across other parts of Asia as well. The Lunar New Year will be arriving on Tuesday. And as I said, it is the year of the horse. Mr. Duncan and all the lovely English addicts, it is a sunny afternoon, a sunny Sunday. It is nice to hear from you all again. Giovanni Rivetti, hello. It seems like a long time since I said hello to you. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Please let us know on the live chat. Because to be honest, I'm very nosy. I always like to find out what people are doing, what they are getting up to. Even my neighbours, they are not safe from my eagle eye. I am quite nosy. But I think that is human nature. I think it is human nature to be nosy, to always wonder what other people are doing. I wouldn't say that I'm completely interested in it, but for some reason I still find it fascinating to know what people are doing. Maybe one of my neighbours is having something delivered to their house. A new piece of furniture, perhaps. It's very exciting because not much happens around here. Because I live in the countryside, and I will tell you now, it can be very dull and boring living in the countryside. However, that is one of the good things about living here. in the countryside is because it's quiet. Not much happens. For some people, it might be a little boring, especially young people. I can never imagine young people living in the countryside, which is why, especially in this area, the area in which I live, Much Wenlock, there are many elderly people living here. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, yes, Mr. Duncan, we know that, because you're there. It's not very nice. But still, I keep my smile upon my face. Love is in the air. And I always think that this time of year where people start thinking of romance, perhaps some people might start looking for love. Perhaps they will start searching for that special person. It isn't easy. It isn't when you think about it, because human beings are all different from each other. Appearance, age, personality, the way they behave generally, and their own personal likes and dislikes. So I always find this subject quite interesting. People looking for love, maybe they already have love, maybe they don't want love, maybe they avoid having any romantic connection with another person at all. So people might be looking for love, searching for love, waiting for love. And I suppose you might describe that as a cliche. A person who is waiting patiently for love to come along. A person might be wanting love. They might be searching for someone. They want to have someone in their life. They are needing someone. They desire that feeling of being in love. And of course, perhaps they are hoping to find love. Out there, somewhere, there is a person. Their soulmate, which I always like. I like that word, by the way. A person who you feel comfortable with, a person who you can have fun with, spend time with that person, learn about them, and grow together. And you might describe that type of person as your soulmate. And I have to say, I do like that word very much. Not a lover, because we often think of lovers as coming and going. Your soulmate, quite often, is a person who you feel close to in every way. Physically, emotionally, the feelings you have for each other are deep and long-lasting. Words we often use when we are talking about love or looking for love. You desire love. You desire a person. We often describe desire as passionate, something you want, something you really need, the feeling you have, an emotional feeling, desire. You might yearn for love. You pursue love. That is interesting. To pursue love means looking for. You pursue love. You might try to find someone by doing a certain thing, going to a certain place. I always think that any social situation brings the opportunity for some type of romantic relationship to take place, even at work. Now, I would say that quite often romantic relationships do occur at work, quite often in secret. You search for love. We will look at that closer in a moment. Maybe you find love. You find love. You discover someone you like. You find a person you feel comfortable with. And of course, you look for love. You search for it. You are trying to find that special person. These days, of course, there are many ways of finding that special person, a person you want to be near. There are, of course, dating apps, because everyone has a phone. Many people have computers. It is a natural progression to actually look for love on the internet. There are many applications, many sites that you can go to. You can put your details on there. Quite often you will have to pay for it. But these days a lot of people do use dating apps. It is one of the modern ways of trying to find love. And of course, something a lot of people used to do in the past. I'm not sure if people still do this, but I think they do. They go on a blind date. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never been in any situation where I've dated a person. I've gone on a date and I didn't know what the person looked like. I had no idea. So I haven't dated a person. To be honest with you, I haven't dated many people at all in my life. So a blind date is where you go to meet a person with, hopefully, a chance to get to know them better. Maybe a person you are compatible with. To be compatible means you go together. You fit together well, emotionally. A blind date. You meet a stranger in a certain place, a person you have contacted but you haven't seen. So I'm not sure if this still happens. It used to be very popular, and I think maybe these days it doesn't happen as often as it used to. Are there any other ways of finding love? I suppose you can fall in love with someone by chance. I think so. Yeah, I would say that it is possible to fall in love with someone completely by chance, without it being arranged or planned. Sometimes love comes along unexpectedly. It can be a surprise. Hopefully, a nice surprise. So that is it, really, with the subject of love. Because yesterday, a lot of people were sending cards to their loved ones. And of course, another thing that happens on Valentine's Day is many people will send cards to a person they like from a distance. They will send them a secret card. And by that I mean the card will be expressing the feeling of love, but they do not know who it is from. Although these days, with the current climate in which we are living, you have to be careful, because that might be misunderstood as harassment. So you do have to be careful. A person might be in love with one of their colleagues at work, so they send them a letter, they give them a card, they leave a card on their desk, but they don't know who it is from. They have no idea. From your secret admirer. So you do have to be careful. Don't make it creepy. That is all I'm going to say about that. We have a big subject coming up in a moment because we've had so much rain over the past few days. It has been raining a lot over the past, well, I would say since before Christmas. We've had so much rain. Certain parts of the UK have had rain for 40 days. Every day for 40 days. It almost sounds like something from the Bible. Biblical rain. Never ending. But at least next week, hopefully, there will be some bright sunshine heading our way as we slowly move towards springtime.
I'm a big boy now.
English Addict is with you today. I hope you are having a super Sunday.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
We are having fun, and there is the view right now. Looking out of the window. It is, as I just mentioned, raining. So that is the live view right now, looking outside. The rain is coming down once again, just to prove what I just said about us all having too much rain over the past few days. In fact, I would say the past few weeks. But the question is, what do we do on a rainy day? I'm sure you can think of some things that you can do, because being stuck in the house on a rainy day, a lot of people say it is the worst time to be in the house because you can't go out because you'll get wet. So you might describe a rainy day as a day where you can't do the things you want. And that is what we are looking at over the next few moments as we look at these particular things. A rainy day, what to do on a rainy day? What do we do when the rain is falling? What do you do with yourself? Is there anything you can do? Perhaps there is nothing to do. And that is what we are looking at right now. Things to do on the rainy day. Well, of course, you can stay indoors. Stay in the house. Don't go out. Stay indoors. It means, of course, stay at home. So you might be somewhere, not necessarily at home. You might be somewhere else. You might be staying with some friends. You might be in a hotel. And you want to go out and explore the area, but you can't. You have to stay indoors. And if you are at home, then you will stay at home. You can't go anywhere. You can't go outside because it's raining. You don't go out, you stay in. You might spend the time relaxing. I always say a rainy day is a good excuse for doing nothing. Just stay in the house. Do nothing. Perhaps you can just look out of the window and watch the rain falling. Perhaps that is what you want to do. What to do when it rains? What do you do when it rains? Well, I suppose there are many things you can do. You might do some of those chores, some of those jobs around the house. Because you are in the house, you can't go out. So perhaps you can do some of those chores you have been putting off for ages. To put something off is to delay it, to avoid doing it. You put it off. On a rainy day, if a group of you are stuck indoors, then you could play a game. You could do something amongst your group. You are in the house, you are in a hotel, you are stuck there because the weather is terrible and the rain is falling. So you could play a game, something you could do together. Watch TV, maybe a movie, share a movie together, enjoy a movie. Mr. Steve and myself, we watched a movie last night. A very funny movie called Horrible Bosses. Have you ever seen that movie? It's very funny. It's a little rude in places, but it's a very funny movie. Mr. Steve has never seen the movie before, so we sat down last night and watched it, and he enjoyed it, which I was surprised by. Sometimes you have to take the risk. Sometimes you're not sure if the other person will enjoy your choice of film, especially Mr. Steve, because he's very fussy. You might do something else. For example, you might play a video game or even learn some English. So perhaps at the moment you are in the house and it's raining. So you are here watching me do this. You are watching me on my live stream because you have nothing else to do because it's raining. If you are with a group, maybe you can play a board game together. A lot of people like playing games, not video games. These are practical games that you do together. A certain game. For example, here you have snakes and ladders. So this is a game normally played between two people. Snakes and ladders. And of course, in the United States, they often refer to this as chutes and ladders. For those wondering, Mr. Duncan, there is a difference, isn't there? Yes, there is. Chutes and ladders. And in the UK, we have snakes and ladders. But basically, they are the same game. They are, in fact, the same game. We are looking at things to do on a rainy day. Things you can do when the rain is falling. Play another game. Monopoly is another game a lot of people like to play. Very much. They will spend time together in the house on a rainy day and play Monopoly. It is a game that's been around for many years and lots of people enjoy playing it very much. Something you can do on your own. Maybe you can occupy yourself. When we say that you occupy yourself, it means you do something on your own. You are keeping yourself busy by doing something. You occupy yourself. Perhaps you put together a jigsaw puzzle, something to pass the time. So these sorts of things are activities. I would describe them as types of activity. Something to keep you occupied so you don't become bored. Perhaps you could do a crossword puzzle. You can sit and listen to the rain falling, and to be honest with you, I do like the sound of rain falling on the windows and on the roof. It is a very relaxing sound. Of course, if you are feeling adventurous, you could go outside and splash around in the puddles. I think this is something kids do. I've never seen adults do it. I've done it, by the way. There's nothing I enjoy more than having a splash in a puddle. There are some interesting phrases connected to rain and weather in general. You can weather the storm. This is an interesting phrase. To battle through a difficult situation, something that is happening that is hard to do. You weather the storm. Perhaps something difficult comes your way and you have to deal with it. We can say that you weather the storm. So this, of course, relates to ships on the sea who have to make their way through the storm, to weather the storm. So in this case, we are using the word weather as a verb. To weather, to battle through a difficult situation. You might save something for a rainy day. If you save something for a rainy day, it means you put something back for when it is really needed. Quite often this refers to money. So maybe you have some money and you put that money away. You hide it or you put it in a bank. You save that money for a rainy day, when you really need that money. Perhaps there is some sort of emergency and you have to spend some money to put it right or to deal with it. So you put some money back for a rainy day. You might look positively towards the future, come rain or shine. Whatever happens in the future, whatever comes my way, the difficulties of life will not bother me. Come rain or shine. No matter what the situation is, something will be done no matter what happens. Something you are determined to do, you will do it. Come rain or shine. Whatever the situation is, you will still do it. Another interesting phrase before we finish our rain section. It never rains but pours. An occurrence of many bad things happening at the same time. So we often use this expression when we are talking about many things happening at the same time. Many problems occur at the same time. It never rains, but it pours. It means you are having to deal with lots of difficult situations, lots of problems coming your way at the same time. It doesn't just rain, it pours. The rain comes down heavily. Things to do on a rainy day. I know a lot of people don't like to do things on a rainy day. Some people just like to stay at home and do nothing. And to be honest with you, that's what I like to do as well. When the rain is falling, you have a good excuse for doing nothing. Nothing at all. We are going to be playing the game that everyone loves to play in a few moments from now. We are going to have maybe 3 rounds. I think so. Yes, I think we have time to play 3 games. And we will be playing Guess the Picture Idiom in a few moments from now. But first, as I mentioned a few moments ago, when the rain is falling, quite often I like to go outside for a few moments to have a splash in a puddle. Just to prove that I love splashing around, there it was. Mr. Duncan's puddle dance.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun.
That's me, by the way. I am Mr. Duncan, for those wondering. And I am with you for about another 15 minutes of English Addict for this Sunday. Oh, by the way, can I say belated, late, happy birthday to Giovanni Rivetti. Congratulations on your birthday, even though I missed it. And quite often if you miss something, you can still offer your greeting by saying belated happy birthday. Belated is something that occurs or is said or done after the event has occurred. So belated happy birthday to Giovanni Rivetti. Here we go then. Are you ready to play the game? A lot of people like to play this, and it is now time for us to do it as we play. Guess the picture idiom. Here we go then. Are you ready to play the game? I hope you are. All you have to do is say what you see on the screen. These are well-known expressions in English. Of course, don't forget, you might also use some of the expressions in your own language as well. Not just in English, but also other languages as well might use these expressions. Look at what you see on the screen and just say what you see as well. That's it really. That is all you have to do. Guess the picture idiom. This is a well-known phrase to describe a person or a situation where something has been revealed. It is a very common expression. This is something that is said often when a person reveals something, a secret, something another person was trying to keep hidden away. It is revealed. A person might give away a secret. They reveal that thing. They give it away. To give away something is to reveal something. A thing you say, an action might do this. That secret is not a secret anymore. We have some answers coming through already. Thank you very much. Okay, we have some very interesting suggestions for the mystery idiom. The picture idiom, this is a well-known expression. I think this is an easy one. I had some complaints last week. Mr. Duncan, I'm sorry, but your picture idioms are difficult. Too hard. So I think this one is easy. So I'm being very kind this week. I'm trying my best to make them easier. Unfortunately, I have no control over the English language. Unfortunately. I wish I did, because then I would make it much easier to learn. So this is something that might happen. A person reveals a secret, something comes out that was hidden away. Here is the answer. Are you ready? Quite a few people got this right. Spill the beans. Oh, Mr. Duncan, some of you got it right. Congratulations. To reveal information, or to disclose too soon. You reveal something too soon. Disclose. Now there is an interesting word. To disclose is to reveal. Something that you couldn't see is now visible. Disclose. Too soon. We can also use the word divulge as well. There it is, the word divulge. You divulge something. You spill the beans. Something that was hidden away has now been revealed. A person might spill the beans. Something that was supposed to be a secret has been revealed. And that is the first one today. Here is another one. Now this is very interesting because this might relate to the Lunar New Year on Tuesday. Here it is. Here is the second picture idiom for you to guess. Oh, Mr. Duncan, what is going on there? This is a well-known expression when we want a person to think about what they're doing before they do it, to wait a moment before they do a certain thing. We will use this expression as a way of warning them or advising them. So this is often said as a way of advising or helping a person. Wait a moment, wait a minute, wait a moment, don't rush, don't hurry, just wait. And you will say this. Oh, very good. Yes, this is also a well-known expression. I think this is an easy one as well. I'm sure some people will disagree, but I think this is also a very easy idiom, and it is often used in English. Perhaps you will tell someone, wait. Before you do anything else, wait for a moment. Think about what you are doing. This is the expression they will use. Oh, already we have quite a few of you giving answers. Well done. Thank you very much. So I thought maybe this was a difficult one. I was hoping it was easy. And it would appear that some of you have found it very easy because you have given the answer. The answer to this particular mystery idiom is... Well done to those who got it right. Hold your horses. It is an interesting expression that we use in English. Wait before doing something. Wait. Sometimes we become excited about doing something. We don't think carefully about it. We just do it. But sometimes it is good to hold your horses before doing something. Wait before doing something. Don't act straight away. Take your time. Hold your horses. Perhaps you are thinking of spending some money on something that you don't really need. Another person, your friend, might give you some advice. They might say, hold your horses. Before you go out and spend all that money, just hold your horses. Wait. Wait for the sales to come. Don't spend all your money straight away. Hold your horses. So that was today's second mystery idiom. The picture idiom that I'm going to show you next is also an easy one. I'm trying my best to make them easy. Unfortunately, there is only a certain number of choices of idioms in the English language. Maybe I should invent some new ones. Here we go then. Here's the next one. This is a well-known expression. Oh, if you have to do something carefully, perhaps you have to be careful whilst doing something. We will use this expression. It is a well-known expression in English, and we do use it quite often. to be careful, to take care. Don't rush. Don't offend anyone. Perhaps you have to be careful around a certain group of people. You have to be careful what you say. You have to be careful what you do. And this is an expression we often use. You have to be very careful. Oh, yeah, okay. Some interesting answers coming through. So this week I'm trying to use some very common expressions. But of course they might still be ones that you've never heard before. If you are new to my live stream, maybe you haven't heard them before. So this is an interesting one, to be careful or cautious whilst doing something. Alina Khan, also Giovanni, Vitas, Beatrice, Christina, Milad. Oh. Beatrice says we use the same phrase but with a slightly different meaning. So here is the answer to this one. This, of course, is the third and final one this week. Here is the answer. Walk on eggshells. The act of being very careful. You walk on eggshells. Quite often we use this when you have to behave in a certain way, so you don't upset other people. You have to be careful. You have to walk on eggshells. You have to be careful what you say, what you do. The act, or I suppose you could also say the action, of being very careful whilst doing something. You go gently. You be careful. You walk on eggshells. Something you might have to do with a certain person. Perhaps you know someone who is very sensitive and they are always offended and angry by all the things they see and hear. If you are with them, you might find that you have to walk on eggshells. You have to be very cautious when you are around that person. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. It has been a fun one. We've had a few moments where knowledge, hopefully, has passed towards you. It has been given freely, as it always is. Don't forget, all of my lessons, all of my live streams are free. They have been free for 19 years here on YouTube. Thank you very much for your company. I hope you've enjoyed today's live stream. It has been interesting. It's always nice to see so many people joining, new viewers, and of course my regular viewers as well. It's always good to see you here. I hope this has been Beatrice says we often say this phrase if a person is walking very slowly. Oh, I see. So the person is going very slowly. You might say, why are you walking so slowly? It's almost as if you are walking on eggshells. I understand. Giovanni says, Mr. Duncan, can I suggest a new game? Could we do a similar one but with random house objects and perhaps use daily activities around the house? Maybe with Mr. Duncan and Mr. Steve. That is a good idea. I have done that in the past where we've talked about mystery objects. But maybe also I could make a special lesson where I show you how certain things are used. Devices, tools, things you find around the house. That is a very good idea. Thank you, Giovanni. I am back with you next week. I will be with you next week. It is always the same time. 2 p.m. UK time is when I'm back with you. There it is. English Addict. Every Sunday from 2 p.m. UK time. I will be back with you next week. Also, I look forward to seeing you in person. If you would like to meet face to face, really meet up, then maybe you can join us at the English Addict Rendezvous in London, which is taking place on the 31st of May this year. We will be grouping together, getting together, meeting each other. If you would like to do that, then hopefully we will get the chance to meet face to face. That is when the live stream will be happening for that. Thank you very much for your company. I hope you've enjoyed everything today, and I will be back with you next week. I suppose also I should say, if you would like to subscribe, feel free to subscribe. And also don't forget to give me a like for this live stream as well. All of your appreciation is very much welcomed, especially at the moment, because things are not going very well here on YouTube. Things are always changing. And sometimes, personally, it can get a little difficult. Thank you very much for your company. See you next week, 2 p.m. UK time. And I will let you go. Carry on with your Sunday. I was going to go for a walk. I wanted to go outside for a walk. Unfortunately, the rain is coming down and I can't do that at the moment. Thank you very much for your well wishes for Mr. Steve. I'm sure he will have a wonderful time tomorrow on his birthday, and I will catch you later. This is Mr. Duncan in the birthplace of the English language, saying thank you for joining me today. I hope it has been useful, and I will see you again very soon. And of course, until the next time we meet, stay dry, stay safe, keep that smile upon your face as you walk amongst the human race. And ta-ta for now. See you next Tuesday. Or next Tuesday? What am I talking about? You're not on Tuesday, Mr. Duncan. What you meant to say is see you next Sunday.
Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat. Learn together and have fun. Say goodbye to Duncan and all the lovely words and phrases of the English language. Join with Mr. Duncan on the live chat and discover all the words and phrases of the English language. Learn together and have fun. on the live